To all the Vaishnavas of the Lord, who are just like desire trees, who can fulfill the desires of everyone, and they are full of compassion for the all conditioned soul, abundant love for the Kripasendu Yevacha, Paditana Bhavadivya, Vaishnava Devyo Namo Namaha. Okay, more about Govardhan today. Actually, I have 2 more days worth of Govardhan. I don't know if we'll have time for everything. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunya Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunya Bihari Gopi Jana Malaba Hiribara Gure Gopi Jana Balaba Hiribara Daguti Yasodhanandana Prakajananamna Yasodhanandana Prakajananam Jana Jamuna Tera Banachare Yamuna Tera Banachare Jaya Rano Madhava Kunya Bihati Jaya Radha Madhava Kunya Bihati Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravidikacharya also Tada Satashi Shimad His Divine Grace Abhaya Chanananda Bhaktivedanta Goswami Srila Prabhupada Gita ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Gita Anantakoti Vaishnava Vrinda Gita Namacharya Srila Thakur Ram say Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Ravanitchananda Shitway Gadadha Shivasati Gaur Bhakta Vrindikajaya Shishi Radhakrishna Gopinath Sayam Mukunda Radhakunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai Vrindavanam Ki Jai Maturam Ki Jai Jagannath Swami Ki Jai Yamunamai Ki Jai Shrimati Tulasi Devi Ki Jai Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Gaur Premadanda Hari Hari Bol. All glories the assembled devotees, all glories the assembled devotees, all glories the assembled devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namani Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharani Nivashesha Shunyavadi Paschachas Dejatari. So we're going to Timidanda Shah Gananjana Shlakya Chaksur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So I thought what we would do is we could repeat responsively. That's reiterating myself, but we chant responsively these different prayers. Just we're not going to do. We'll do the word by word synonyms too, but we'll just all do it together one time, each of these prayers, because there's so many prayers here. So first we're going to start with the prayers by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, and this is the Govardhan Ashtakam, the 8 prayers in glorification of Govardhan. And you get a little taste of the Acharya's relationship and bhav connected to Govardhan. So that's what I thought it would help us do that. And then if we have time, I have more stories to tell about Govardhan and the appearance of Govardhan and different quotes from the Puranas, but let's see if we have time. So we'll do this together. Krishna prasadena samasta saila samrajam apnoti navaivinopi sakrashaya papa balim sasakshat Govardhano me dishatam abhishtam. So Krishna, of Krishna, prasadena, of the mercy, samasta, of all, saila, mountains, samrajam, sovereignty, apnoti, attains, cha, and vaivana, from the enemy, api, even, sakrasha, Indra, ya, who, prapa, attained, balim, the respectful offering, sa, he, sakshad, directly, Govardhana, Govardhan Hill, may, my, Dishatam, may grant, Abhishtam, desire. So I'll just read the translation. May Govardhan Hill, which by Krishna's mercy became the king of mountains and received the respectful tribute of its arch enemy Indra, fulfill my desire. So in other words, Govardhan is like Chintamani. It's capable of fulfilling your desire, just like all the desire trees in Vrindavan. So we'll do this second verse. Swapreshta hastam muja sakum marya Sukhanubhuter adibhuma vritte Mahendra vajrahatam apyajanam Govardhano me disatam abhishtam. So, swa, own, preshta, dear, hasta, hand, ambuja, lotus, sakumarya, delicateness, sukha, of transcendental bliss, anubhute,
from the experience. Ati, abode. Bhumi, the earth. Vrite, because of the activity. Mahendra, of Indra. Vajra, of the thunderbolts. Ahatim, the striking. Api, even. Ajanan, unaware. As it was held above the earth, it became so filled with happiness by experiencing the softness of its beloved Krishna's lotus hands. It did not even know that it was being struck by Indra's thunderbolts. May Govardhan Hill fulfill my desire. Very interesting. Govardhan Hill was feeling so much ecstasy from Krishna's hand touching it, didn't even feel any pain. And also that relates to us, that if we are actually in contact with Krishna, then we won't feel any of the distresses in this world, even though the distresses and pains will still be there. But our consciousness will be absorbed, and our mood of relationship, connection, and bhav with Krishna. So, next one. Tatraiva Krishna Vrishabhanu Putra Dhanam Grihitam Kalaham Vitene Shrute Smiha Yatra Mahatyatha Shri Govardhano Me Disatam Abhishtam. Yatra, where, Eva, certainly, Krishna, Rishabhanu Putriya, with Srimati Radharani, the daughter of King Vrishabhanu. Dhanam, the toll. Grihitam, to collect. Kalaham, quarrel. Vitene, instigated. Shrute, of the Vedas. Spraha, desire. Yatra, where. Mahati, great. Ata, from that. Shri Govardhana, Govardhan Hill. Trying to collect a toll, Krishna quarreled there with King Vrishabhanu's daughter. The personified Vedas yearn to be listed, or learn to list, that quarrel. Yearn to list it to that quarrel. Yearn to list that quarrel, or learn to have that quarrel. So may Govardhan fulfill my desire. So the English here. So that was the pastime I talked about the other day, where Krishna had a quarrel with Srimati Radharani, and he was taxing Srimati Radharani for each and different part of her body. Remember that story I told? And then what happened is that they finally, by Purnamasi's arrangement, they made a deal to come back the next day and pay the taxes, and they came back the next day, overpowered the coward boys, tied them to the trees, and basically beat them up, and made Krishna surrender to Srimati Radharani. That happened in this place called Dana Nivartana Kund, if you remember. I was talking about that. Text 4. Snatva saras vasu samirahasti Tatrivani padi paragaduli Alolayan kelati charusasri Govardhano me dishatam abhishtam. So Snatva, having bathed, Sarab, in the lake, Swasu, very quickly, Samira, of the breeze, Hasti, the elephant, Yatra, where, Eva, certainly, Nipa, of the Kadamba, Adi, and the other flowers. Paragaduli, carrying the pollen. Lolian, moving. Kailati, plays. Charu, pleasantly. Sa, he. She Govardhana, Govardhana Hill. Bathing in a nearby lake. The elephant of a pleasant breeze, covered with pollen of kadamba and other flowers, gracefully plays there. May Govardhan Hill fulfill my desire. Text 5. Kasturika bi sayatam kim atreti uham rabo swasya mohor vitavan anaisargika sviya shila sugandhar govardhano me disatam abishtam. Okay. Kasturika bi, with fragrant musk. Sayatam, sleeping. Kim, how is it? Atra, here. Iti, thus. Uham, transformation. Prabho, of the Supreme Lord. Swasha, own. Muhur, repeatedly. Vitanvan, spreading. Naisargaka, natural. Swiya, own. Shila, rocks. Sugandhai, with fragrances. Does the sweet fragrance of Govardhan come from the musk deer who relax there? From the Lord who plays there? Or is it Govardhan's natural scent? May Govardhan Hill fulfill my desire. Beautiful prayers. Again, number 6. Vamsapatidvan yanusaravartma didrikshavo yatra harim harinya yantyo labante nagi vismitasa govardhano me dishatam abishtam. Avamsa, of the flute. Pratidhwani, echo. Anusara, following. Vartma, path. Vidrikshava, eager to see. Yatra, where? Harim, Lord Hari. Harinya, the deer. Yantya, going. Labhante, attain. Na, not. He, indeed. Vismita, astonished. Sa, he. Searching there for Lord Hari on the path of his flute music, the astonished deer do not find him. May Govardhan Hill fulfill my desire. Text 7. Yathraiva gangang anunavi radam arohyamadje tu nimagdanoka Krishno hirada nugalo vavausa Govardhano me dishatam abishtam. Yatra, where? Eva, certainly. Gangam, the river. Anu, following. Navi, in the boat. Radham, Shrimati Radharani. Aroya, invited to enter. Majay, in the middle. To, but. Nimagna Noka, began to sink. Krishna, Lord Krishna, he, certainly. Radha Anugala, with Srimati Radharani fearfully clinging to Krishna's neck. Babao appeared very splendid. Sa he. As the divine couple traveled on the Ganges there, the boat began to sink in the middle. Krishna was splendidly handsome as Radharani clung to his neck. May Govardhan Hill fulfill my desire. And of course, that's the story of the Manasi Ganga. Do you remember I told that story the other day? Where Krishna acted as a very, very old boatman. And there was no other boatman to take the gopis across the river, the Ganges, the Manasa Ganga. And so they went to him and said, "Can you take us across?" And he said, "Yes." And they got a little way in, and they had all their milk products, of course, with them. And he said to them, "I'm too tired. I need something to eat." So he ate some of their milk products, and then he said, "Actually, I'm too tired now from eating. So you have to massage me." And they said, "We're going to massage you by throwing you in the Manasa Ganga." And then they went a little bit distance more, and the boat started to sink. And the boatman, Krishna, said, "You have to throw some stuff overboard." So they threw all their milk products overboard. And then Krishna said, "You have to throw your clothes overboard too." And then the gopis said, "We'll throw you overboard. Just keep rowing." And then the boat was actually sinking, and they were getting really worried. And Radharani spied that Krishna had the flute tucked into his belt, and it was Krishna, and she clung to his neck. So the story is actually verified by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur here. If anyone's wanting some Shastric reference to that story, it's also there in the Puranas. Savina bhavat kim haridhasa varya parashrayam bhaktirata shayami yameva suprema nijesyo shri governano me disatam abhistam. So vina, without, bhavet, there may be, kim, how, hari, of Lord Hari, dasa, of the servants, varya, of the best, pada, of the lotus feet, ashrayam, the shelter, bhakti, pure devotional service, ata, therefore, ashrayami, I take shelter, yam, of whom, eva, certainly, sa, with, prema, pure love of Godhead, nija isayo, of my two masters, without taking shelter of the feet of the hill that is the best of Lord Hari's servants and full of love for the divine king and queen, how is it possible to attain pure devotional service? May Govardhan Hill fulfill my desire. In other words, it's necessary, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying here, to take shelter of Govardhan Hill, which is considered to be, who is considered to be, the best of Krishna's servants. And he's also Krishna simultaneously. So, finally, etat patedyo haridasavarya mahanubhavastakam ardra cheta shiradika madavaiho padabja dasham savandid acharena sakshat etat, this, patet, may read, ya, who, hari, sorry, hari, all right, Haridasavarya, of the best of Lord Hari's servants, Maha, with great. Anubhava, glories. Astakam, 8 verses. Ardra, moisten with love of Godhead. Jeta, whose mind. Shri Radhika Madhavayo, of Shri Radha Madhava. Pada, feet. Abja, lotus. Dasham, service. Sa, he. Vindat, may find. Acharena, quickly. Sakshad, directly. May the reader of these 8 verses, glorifying Lord Hari's greatest servant, his heart melting with pure love, quickly attain direct service to the lotus feet of Shri Radha Madhava. So we're getting a blessing from Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur right there. This is called the Shruti Pala, or the fruits of hearing. And what else I was going to say about that? Anyway, the blessings of a great pure devotee. Anyway, that's the point. So, it's one of the processes of devotional service, reciting notable prayers. If you read the Nectar Devotion, that's one of our processes. So we're executing one of the 9 processes of devotional service, Vandanam, praying. And you can also pray yourself, but there's actually great potency to repeating these prayers by these great devotees. And next we're going to hear the Sri Sri Govardhana Samvasan Pratarna Dasakam by Sri Raghunath Das Goswami. I don't have the Sanskrit for this, so I'm just going to read this. And then after that, we have Rupa Goswami's prayers. Listen carefully. O Govardhan, you became the umbrella which was held by the arm of your own Lord Krishna. In this way, Sri Krishna diminished Indra, the king of the demigods, who was intoxicated with great pride. You are the incomparable king of all the big mountains. Please allow me to live close by you. O Govardhan, the young divine couple, Shri Sri Radha Krishna played splendid, wild, loving games in your every cave. So I became very eager to see them here. Please allow me to live close by you. O Govardhan, in topmost joy, Krishna plays together with Balaram and the cowherd boys in your incomparable jeweled pavilions and thrones, in the hollows of your trees, in your caves and valleys. Please allow me to live close by you. O Govardhan, you are the witness of Radha and Krishna's tax game, in which Krishna charges tax from the ghee the gopis carry on their heads. Tax on the ghee, which is an ocean of mellows. You increase the joy and mellows of the devotees with your display of bluish platforms that are full of splendor and fragrance. Please allow me to live close by you. Now, if you notice, on certain sides of Govardhan, there's different colors. So the bluish side is on the, generally, what we call the other side, after you round the tail of Govardhan. There's multicolors on Govardhan, and depending on where you are. O Govardhan, you affectionately and secretly embrace the neck of your own dear friend, Sri Radha Kunda, the place which is very dear to you in Lord Hari. Please allow me to live close by you and show me the intimate pastimes of your divine young couple there. O Govardhan, you make your name keeper of cows, successfully, constantly giving land, water, grass, and the shade of your trees, but to the cows, and thus you are famous in the 3 worlds. Please allow me to live close by you. O Govardhan, your glories are increased by the enemy of Agasura and Bhakasura, Sri Krishna, when he protected the Brajavasis and vanquished Indra by quickly using you as their new shelter from the rain. Please allow me to live close by you. So, because we're short in time, I think I'm just going to read the English for these next few prayers. O Govardhan, O King of Mountains, O hill whose nectar name, the best of Lord Hari's servants, flows from the moon of Sri Radha's mouth. So it's Srimati Radharani who calls Govardhan the best of Lord Hari's servants. O hill that the Vedas declare to be the tilak marking of Braj, please grant me residence near you. O Govardhan, O King of Mountains, because the nectar of your name is Hari's best. Oh, this is a translation of the translation, same thing, but a little bit different. From Srimati Radharani's pearl-like mouth, which is revealed by the Vedic scriptures like Srimad Bhagavatam 10:21-18. You are called the new tilak because of your long bluish shape at the edge of Braj. Please allow me to live close by you. O Govardhan, you are the only giver of joy to Shri Shri Radhakrishna and their associates, who are always surrounded by the people, animals, and birds of Braja in the mood of friendship. Please mercifully accept me and allow me to live close by you. O Govardhan, although I am vile and deceitful, the causeless merciful Shri Sachinandan submitted me to you. Therefore, do not consider whether I am qualified or unqualified and accept me. Allow me, please, to live close by you. So, of course, that's in reference to the story of the Chaitanya Charitamrita, where Raghunath Das Goswami was given the Gunjamala and a stone from Govardhan Hill by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Anyone who carefully recites here's another benediction for you. Anyone who carefully recites these 10 verses, praising the King of Mountains, Srila Govardhan, which are the givers of divine mellows, will swiftly attain a place to live closely by Govardhan. Wow. The bestower of bliss, and he will attain the precious jewel of the auspicious loving service of the divine couple, Shri Shri Radha Krishna. See how important it is to worship Govardhan. And there's more prayers here. Wow. Actually, these are more prayers. So we'll just read these, and then we have Rupa Goswami's prayers after this. Namaste Giri Rajaya Shri Govardhana Namane Ashesha Klesha Nashaya Paramananda Dayane. This is the mantra to worship Govardhan. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the King of all hills, Govardhan Hill, the source of enjoyment for the senses, land, and cows. He is the servant of Krishna and is Krishna himself. There's the ontological position right there. He puts an end to unlimited sufferings and bestows the supreme bliss, Preyo Bhakti Rasarnava. Handeyam Madrirabala Haridasa Varyo Yadrama Krishna Chatana Asparasa Pramoda Manam Duroti Sago Ganayos Tuyoriat Aniya Suyai Vasakandara Kanda Mulai. Of all the devotees, this Govardhan Hill, this is from the Bhagavatam, is the best. Oh, my friends, this hill supplies Krishna and Balaram, along with their calves, cows, and cowherd friends, all kinds of necessities, water for drinking, very soft grass, caves, fruits, flowers, and vegetables. In this way, the hill offers respects to the Lord, being touched by the lotus feet of Krishna and Balaram. Govardhan Hill appears very jubilant. That's Bhagavatam 10:21-18. So those two verses are known as the Shri Govardhana Pranami Mantra, Pranama Mantra, when you offer obeisances to Govardhan, for those who are interested in that mantra. And, okay, we got more mantras here. Govardhana Jayati Shaila Kuladi Ratyo Yogopika Virudito Haridasa Varya Vishnara Sakavaka Maka Banga Gritar Jito Saptahamasya Karamatam Tale Pyavaste Seat Saptaham evachuta hasta pankaje Bringayamanam palamula kandarai Samsevyamanam harim atmavindakar Govardhanadrim Sirasa namami. Glorious is Sri Govardhan, the great king in the dynasty of hills, whom the gopis praise as the best of Krishna's servants, who was resting for 7 days in Krishna's lotus hand, and whom Krishna made worshipable by disrupting Indra's sacrifice. I offer my prostrated obeisances to the Govardhan hill, who was kept for 7 days in the lotus hand of the infallible Lord Krishna, and who served him with his own paraphernalia, swarms of black bees, and an abundance of delicious fruits and roots. I think we're probably going to just have to read the English for these next prayers, because we only have a few minutes left, 9 minutes left for class. So these are Rupa Goswami's prayers. They call the Pratama Govardhan Ashtaka by Rupa Goswami. And there's several sets of 8 prayers glorifying Govardhan Hill. You can see how important Govardhan Hill was for the Goswamis of Vrindavan and for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. O hill filled with peacocks madly dancing to the music of the flute on Lord Govinda's mouth, O hill splashed by the high waves of Radhakund, O Govardhan, please fulfill my desires. O hill, the goddesses of Braja, astonished by your glory, described as the best servant of Lord Hari, O hill that fulfills all directions with the most wonderful splendor, O Govardhan, please fulfill my desires. O hill that with your palatial caves and clouds that are the moon's friends pleases the Supreme Personality of Godhead, O hill, the water of whose swiftly flowing streams is the color of lapis lazuli, O Govardhan, please fulfill my desires. O hill whose peaks are splendid with mineral colors washed with love and suitable to decorate the Supreme Lord, who is himself the eternal decoration of all the worlds, O hill whose valley eternally resounds with the joyful sound of the flute, O Govardhan, please fulfill my desires. O hill whose rocks are the regular sitting place of Lord Krishna, O charming friend of the Surabhi cows, O Govardhan, please fulfill my desires. O hill that stopped the destructive clouds, O hill that defeated Indra and made him harmless, O hill that ended Indra's hatred of your relatives, the hills and mountains, O Govardhan, please fulfill my desires. O hill that became an umbrella above the handle of the Supreme Lord's arm, O hill very appropriately named, O hill Lord Krishna ordered to be worshipped in a Vedic yajna, O Govardhan, please fulfill my desires. O friend of Srimati Radharani's transcendental pastimes, O hill in whose forest groves she dropped her necklaces and bracelets, O hill decorated with the Rasa Leela, O Govardhan, please fulfill my desires. O king of hills, O dear friend of the black cloud Krishna, I pray that whoever reads another Shruti Pala, I mean fruits of the hearing, whoever reads these 8 verses glorifying you, the Lord of your heart, Sri Krishna will quickly grant the intense bliss of pure love. Wow. So you're getting all these blessings from the acharyas today. Happily accept me among his associates. Here's the second group. May Govardhan Hill, which for 7 days became an umbrella shading Lord Krishna's arm, decorated with the luster of his dark shoulder, and which protected the people of Gokula, their hearts wilting because of the torrential rains, always delight us all. When Indra frightened him, Parvati's elder brother, Mount Mainaka, remembering the strength of family ties, hurriedly took shelter of the ocean. Powerful Govardhan Hill, however, was able to easily remove Indra's stubborn pride. I pray Govardhan Hill may always delight us all. Lord Krishna manifested a mountain-like form, who manifested a mountain-like form, clearly proclaimed, I am the great mountain, and his eyes wide with pleasure ate the feast the coward man had offered to Govardhan Hill. May auspicious Govardhan Hill always delight us all. The great worship Lord Krishna created for Govardhan Hill at the beginning of Kartika is splendidly manifested even today. Govardhan Hill is wealthy with the pastimes of the Survey cows and buffaloes, and it nourishes them with its excellent grass. I pray that Govardhan Hill may always delight us all. Stealing the precious jewel of the fragrance of the lotuses growing in Radha's favorite lake, that's Radhakund and Shamakund, the frightening breezes blowing on Govardhan Hill silently flee, although they are pursued by drops of water which are like watchmen guarding the lake. I pray that Govardhan Hill may always delight us all. The celestial Manasaganga River, which with the Lord's Dhanakalananda boating pastimes, there's the same pastime, reveals the gopis' pure love for Lord Krishna, washes the stones of Govardhan Hill with its pure waves. I pray that Govardhan Hill may always delight us all. The toll station on Govardhan Hill is dark with the splendor of many black bees. The all-powerful king who guards that toll station did not take any butter from the doe-eyed girls of Brajam when they resisted him. I pray that Govardhan Hill may always delight us all. Govardhan Hill is very beautiful, with Srimati Radharani's arrogant words in the lover's quarrel, and with forest groves filled with wilted lotus earrings, rejected peacock feather crowns, and Vaijayanti garlands on beds. I pray that Govardhan Hill may always delight us all. Whoops. Uh-oh. Computer's having ecstatic symptoms right now. May a person who with faith, attention, and pure and cheerful heart reads these 8 verses glorifying Govardhan Hill reside by that king of mountains and find their intense pure love for the red lotus feet of the lifter of Govardhan Hill. And that's the last verse there. Let's see if we have time. Do we have time for a story? Okay, quick story. Okay, so here's the story of the appearance of Govardhan in Braja. So there's several different stories. One story is that the monkeys and the bears were bringing large stones to build the bridge to Lanka. And Hanuman actually grabbed Govardhan from Uttaranchala, and when he was over Govardhan, over Braj, sorry, he heard the sound, the bridge is now complete and no more rocks are required. Hearing this, Hanuman became sad and put Giriraj down. And Giriraj also became unhappy and said to Hanuman, you have deprived me of the touch of Sri Ram's lotus feet. He was ready even to curse Hanuman. But this is actually from the Adi Varaha Purana, so I'm giving Shastric reference here. This is not just a story. He was ready to curse Hanuman, but Hanuman replied, please forgive me, in the next Dwapara Yuga, your desire will be fulfilled. Krishna will stop the worship of Indra and worship you instead. So saying this, Hanuman leapt into the air and arrived at Lord Ramchandra's side. Lord Ram declared, all those rocks which have been assembled to build the bridge have been delivered by the touch of my feet. But I shall fulfill the desire of Govardhan by holding him on my hand and make him famous as the best Haridas. So that's from the Adivaraha Purana. And the Garga Samhita relates a different story from a different kalpa. So this is a story told by Upananda, who was Nanda Maharaj's brother. So this is interesting. One day in Goloka Vrindavan, Lord Krishna informed Srimati Radharani that she should now appear on earth as it was time for them to perform his pastimes. Radharani replied, unless Brajadam, the Yamuna, and Govardhan Hill were present there, she would not be very happy. Krishna then told Radharani that she not worry, as Brajadam, along with the Yamuna and Govardhan Hill, had already appeared on earth. So the story goes that right before this, in the land of Salmani Dweepa, the wife of the great mountain, Dronachala, gave birth to a son named Govardhan. At that time of Govardhan's birth, all the demigods appeared in the sky and showered flowers upon him. They performed parikrama of him. Some years later, in the beginning of Satyuga, the great sage Pulasya Muni paid a visit to this place. When he saw a Govardhan Hill, he was thinking, I want to bring a Govardhan Hill to Kashi or Benares. And so there was a deal made, just to tell a story real shortly, that he could bring him, but if he put him down anywhere, he would have to stay. So what happened is that they were over Braj, and then he had a call of nature. He had to pass. So he had to put Govardhan down. Govardhan refused to move, and he got really angry. He cursed Govardhan. There's the whole story about the cursing Govardhan to shrink by the size of one mustard seed for every day. And of course, the actual reason that Govardhan keeps shrinking is because he's feeling separation from Krishna. And that's all we have time. I have a lot more stories about Govardhan. Sorry, we didn't get a chance to tell it. All glories to Govardhan, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Enam Kanvandam Maravindadalaya Taksham Marhavatam Samasitam Buddhasundarangam Kandar Akom Vikamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Angani Yasa Sakalen Priya Priti Manti Vasyanti Panti Kayanti Giram Naganti Ananda Chinmaya Sadhu Jala Vigrahasya Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Purusham Namah Bhajami Govindam
Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam. Namam Vishadam Satchit Ananda Rupam Vatsakunalam Gokurai Raja Madam. Yasodameo Ruka Navamanan Paramisdamat Yantagato Dujagobal. Rudantama Purnetra Yugmam Brijantam Kadambo Jadugmena Satanka Netram. Mus Shashakam Patre Regangakanta Dita Graivam Damo Dadaram Bhakti Badam. Iti Driksa Lila Bir Ananda Kunnegi Swagosham Nimajantam Akyapayantam. Jade Sita Gesho Bhakta Ditagatam Punak Prema Tastam Shatavriti Bande. Varam Deva Mokshamna Mokshavatim Nachanya Vinayam Varesha Apiha. Mokshavatim Vedam Deva Purnata Gopala Bala Sadame Manas Yavirastam Kimanyai. Vedam Timukam Bojam Achanta Nirlai Ritam Kuntalai Snigdaratais Jagopya Musyumbitam Bimba Ratadadame Manasya Virastam Alam Laksha Labai Namo Eva Damodar Ananta Vishnu Prasida Paboduka Jalabdi Bhagnam Ripatristi Rishtati Dinamatanu Grahaneshamam Nagyame Yakshidresha Kuver Atmajo Madamujay Payan Bhagat Dvayamuchito Bhakti Bhajogato Jam Tata Prema Bhaktim Swa Kame Priyajana Mokshe Rome Ste Damodareya Namaste stu damne Spuradipti damne Ge Twadiyodorayata Vishvaja damne Namo Radhikaya Diya Priyaya Namo Nanta Lilaya Devaya Tubhyam Namam Sharam Satchit Anandurupam Lasat Kunatlam Gokule Brajamanam Dalam Gokule Brajamanam Yasodaveya Nukaladya Davamanam Paramishna Janta Ruchakobya Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radha Jaya Radha Agalokinana Radha Agalokinana Radha Jaya Radha, hey, Jaya Radha, hey, Radhe, Jaya Radhe. Jaya Radha, hey, Jaya Radha, hey. Radhe, 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 Dayatri, Radhe. Jai Om Vishnu Pad, Paramahansa, Paramahansa, all Sutentas, Tashi, Shimad. His divine grace, Abhaya Chatananda Bhaktivedanta Goswami Marshila Prabhupada Jai. ISKCON founder, Acharya Srila Prabhupada Jai. Anantakoti Vaishnava Vrinda Jai. Namacharya Srila Thakur Jai. Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shidwaita Gadadha Shivasati Gaur Bhakti Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Gopinath Saim Kun Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai Vrindavanam Ki Jai Maturidam Ki Jai Jagannath Swami Ki Jai Mamai Ki Jai Shrimati Lasi Devi Ki Jai Samveda Bhakta Vrindi Ki Jai Gaur Premananda Hari Hari Bol. All glories, assembled devotees. All glories, assembled devotees. All glories, assembled devotees. All glories. Shri Guru and Gauranga Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vastaya Budale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Pachani Navisesha Srinivadi Pashtate. To the Supreme Controller who possesses an eternal form of blissful knowledge, whose glistening earrings swing to and fro, who manifested himself in Gokula, who stole the butter that the gopis kept hanging from the rafters of their storerooms, and who then quickly jumped up and ran and retreated in fear of Mother Yashoda, but was ultimately caught. To that Supreme Lord Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances. Upon seeing his mother's whipping stick, he cried and rubbed his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes were fearful and his breathing quick, and his mother Yashoda bound his belly with ropes. He shivered in fright, and his pearl necklace shook. To the Supreme Lord Sri Damodar, who was bound by his devotees' love, I offer my humble obeisances. Those super excellent pastimes of Lord Krishna's babyhood drowned the inhabitants of Gokula in pools of ecstasy. To the devotees who were attracted only to his majestic aspect of Narayan and Vaikuntha, the Lord herein reveals, I am conquered and overwhelmed by pure, loving devotion. To the Supreme Lord Damodar, my obeisances hundreds and hundreds of times. O Lord, although you were able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for liberation, nor eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon. My only prayer is that your childhood pastimes may constantly appear in my mind. O Lord, I do not even want to know your feature of Paramatma. I simply wish that your childhood pastimes may ever be enacted in my heart. O Lord, the cheeks of your blackish lotus face which is encircled by locks of curling hair, have become reddened like bimba fruit due to Mother Yashoda's kisses. What more can I describe than this? Millions of opulences are of no use to me, but may this vision constantly remain in my mind. O unlimited Vishnu, O Master, O Lord, be pleased upon me. I am drowning in an ocean of sorrow and am almost like a dead man. Please shower the rain of mercy upon me, uplift me, and protect me with your nectarian vision. O Lord Damodar, in your form as a baby, Mother Yashoda bound you to a grinding stone with a rope for tying cows. You then freed the sons of Kuvera, Manigriva, and Alakuvara, who were cursed to stand as trees, and you gave them the chance to become your devotees. Please bless me in the same way. I have no desire for liberation into your effulgence. O Lord, the entire universe was created by Lord Rama, who was born from your abdomen, which was bound with a rope by Mother Yashoda. To this rope I offer my humble obeisances. I offer my obeisances to your most beloved Srimati Radharani and to your limited pastimes. Lord Damodar ki jai.
Kavitam Vajagati Shikamaye Mama Janmani Janmani